Why, hello there, everybody. It's me, ya boy, Ekid, back today with who'd have guessed some more Timberborn. We were going to do it early in the week, but couldn't do it. So, we're doing it today. We've got some big plans for our beavers. There's a lot of things I would like to do with them, for them, and about them. It's been going well for us. It's been going well. We were playing on normal, so, nothing too harsh has been happening, which is kind of nice. It's been a pretty chill playthrough. Our next playthrough is not going to be chill at all. There's going to be a lot of screaming and shouting and terror, and I'm going to die, 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 I'm going to dies, a lot of things like that. But this time around, it's been pretty nice. Only one big scare where we were a bit worried about food. And that was it. We squashed that. We squashed that. We're good. We're good. Food and us, we're friends with food. We're friends with food. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our beautiful beaver town, shall we? Look at this. Look at this beautiful little village we have. We're at the beginning of a drought, of course, just like last stream. I'm very good at stopping my streams when there's a drought. But what can you do? What can you do? Let's hit play. Let's let our beavers move. We'll go to double speed as usual. But this time, last time we were at the beginning of the drought, and I was like, we might have to worry about water a little bit. This time, I'm like, fucking bring it on, Deborah. Like, seriously, who does Deborah think she is, for one? Okay. A, whom? And B, Deborah. Really? I don't know what she has to do with any of this. But either way, we got a lot of water here. We got so much fucking water that we don't even know what to do with it, and we're gonna have even more. So, a 5-day drought ahead of us. Pfft, whatever. We got plenty stored. We got plenty in reserves. We just call me the water boy, Bobby Boucher up in here. Anyway, we got some things we want to do. Power's still kind of awful, especially during the drought. So there's a few things. One, we want to build this big, beautiful energy battery array up here. That's a big goal. That's a big goal. That's going to be fruitful. I am, however, going to pause both of these first, so the beavers don't try to build any of it yet, because they're making their way up here. It's not like, oh, we don't. I mean, we got a lot of the supplies for it, but we're holding off. I want to build the power shaft first, which means planning for the power shaft. So let's do that real quick. Where can they walk? They can make both of these. So if I do a little bit of this, do just a smidge of this, right? And just a touch of this, and a bit of this, they can reach this. They can reach this, right? They can reach this. I'm glad you pooped, T. I'm glad you pooped. Congratulations, 30 stream streak. That's amazing. Quite an achievement to sleep through that many streams. But I'm pretty sure my beavers can reach all of this. Pretty sure. So they can walk down here, which means they can hit this, and they can walk around here, which means they can hit this. It says it's too far from a district, though, sadly. This, however, is not. That is. That's weird that this one isn't, but these are. Okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of these little explodey boys for a minute. Unless that makes it close enough. No, it doesn't make it close enough. Okay. Oh, good. I forgot I can put explodey boys on paths now. Hell, yes, brother. Okay. Okay, and then I think I just need a little staircase here to lead over here, and then over here. Okay. And then I can build the last of the power shaft here. I think, actually, no, yeah, I should be able to do it. I should be able to do it. So let's grab the power. Put a little power shaft. Put a little voidical. Another voidical. Another voidical. And another. And then. Power. There. They should be able to build all of that. And we'll hook it into our. We'll mainline it right into our thingies, into our main thing. All right, they'll build that. They will build that, and I will come. Wait, if you come, they will build. No, there's another thing for power. So we've not touched on it much, but there is the Badwater rig. I think it's the rig. Maybe it's the Badwater dome. I think if I put a Badwater dome over this and open it, even during a drought, it will flow bad water. Which means I could potentially have a water source that runs down this river permanently. Which means I wouldn't have to wait for wind. I wouldn't have to worry as much about my power batteries. So that might be a future goal. It might take a little while to get over there, but that could be something to do. Hello, Semi. But for now, we want to get our power batteries built. Energy batteries, whatever the fuck they're called. Gravity batteries. We want to work on getting a transit hub. I'm thinking maybe putting the hub like here or around here or something like that. Moving all of our storage like over here somewhere. Maybe building out a really big like flat area. I always like doing that. Big old platforms. And then making it easier for my beavers to get everywhere. Oh, you own Galactic Tea merch. You'll have to show it a picture of it. I want to see what... Wait, T didn't get any money for it? That's weird. So what you're saying is whatever you bought her merch through, I don't want to set up merch through, or I won't receive money for it. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, our scrap here isn't doing great. Which means we want to set up this, I think. Or no, I set up this guy over here. Ah, and he's built. We just need this built, and we don't have any gears. I remember. I remember the great gear shortage of all the time that we always find ourselves in. The constant gear shortage. Ooh, okay, let's look at this. Galactic Tea merch. That's great. That's fantastic. Strange that T's not getting anything from that. You might want to email someone about that, T. Like, yo, I sold a mug. Can I get my $1.25 from that, please? Who muted? Can you get T? Did you mute me? Uh, OBS says I can hear things. Someone tell me if you can hear me. Or if it's just T as usual who has me muted and doesn't realize it. Anybody, feel free to say something about it. It's amazing. There's people talking and no one responds. Okay, good. So it's just T, as usual, has me muted. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Semi. Thank you. Well, now I'm less worried. T will figure it out, I'm sure. Okay, well, we're putting our gears into things already. Is this higher priority? This should be higher priority. I need this. I need that done as ASAP as possible, more so than this. Excuse me. I guess I could open up my... Oh, shit, I didn't turn off the things, did I? I didn't turn them off. I never do. Okay, good thing we've got plenty of water to feed our main thing. Okay. Let us bring this down to 265. 235. Wow, T got more than I thought. A whole $357. Or is that $3.57? One of the two. Damn, did I get a bunch of crops that died because of that? No, I don't think so. Just was not paying attention. Something we'll need to think about. I might blow out this area right here. I'm pretty sure if you have like a big deep spot, the rest of it doesn't go away as easily. Okay, that should be enough. Let's put this back up. That's 275. There we go. Okay. Nice. All right. Perfect. Perfection. Really should reset my stream gauge at some point. Okay, I've done nothing. I've done barely anything. I should be doing stuff. I mean, they are building these, which I need. They need gears. Motherfucker. Motherfucker, they need gears. Of course they do. Do not use Streamlabs default merch for Ekid merch, lest you lose most of your well-earned profits. That's true. If I were to do merch, I probably would do some other way of doing merch. There, you can do all sorts of drop shipping services with, you know, quality control, like where I could receive test versions of it, so I would know what people are getting. Things like that, but that's nowhere near an anytime soon goal. So don't expect any Ekid merch anytime soon. Oh great, this is emptied. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm assuming that's how Streamlabs works. Is you hand them, you give them a picture, and they're like, "We got you, fam," and then they make like probably like a very mediocre quality item for you. Okay, I've done nothing. Let's pause. The only thing I've done is this shaft, which I can't even do yet. I need more gears. As always, I need gears. And I need to plan. So, pickles. Where do I want to build my transit hub? It's hard to decide. Maybe I should do storage first, and then it will be easier to decide transit hub. Maybe. I should build another, because we can always redo things, right? We don't like we can build things and then destroy them later. So I can put this zipline station right up sure. Connect this, and then when I build storage down here, we can have them zipline down there. Okay. And let's think about this storage. How do we want to do it? How do those things work, those overhangs I've got? 36 planks, 36 wood, 12 metal. Okay. We can manage that. We got some big ones, so... Oof. That's actually a lot more expensive than just doing how I normally do it and building triple platforms and shit. So we're just going to do it out of platforms. We'll start off small. We can always expand. So... let's see here. Let's get a path started first. So they can make their way down here. Come down here. Just like this. And it's going to be over this big open spot here. Our food is probably going to be down here or something, but I don't know. We'll figure that out. But first, let's get this started. So, from here, we will build out a little section. Alright, and then... you son of an... you autosave? You do that to me all the time, and I never learn. I never learn. Okay. Let's go into this. Let's do a big thing here. Just like that. Actually, let's go one more. And then that way we can fill in this little section and get a good start for roomy storage. We going? I didn't have it playing. Okay. And then I want the transit hub probably like close to the edge. We'll put this maybe here. Maybe yeah, oops. Maybe actually here. So that we're going to probably remove this path later and we'll have paths that lead in like this. But we put this here, we can have it connect up here. And then they have a way to get where they need to go. And this one, can I connect it? No, that has two already. I guess they can come this way and come up that way. Okay, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Donate now to buy Galactic T-Street Labs Ultra Unlock or highest income. Mugs. I know people are chomping at the bit for those Galactic Tea mugs. Her sales have gone up over 100% this past month. Okay, I wish I had gears. I need to be making more gears, but I need more power for that. I don't know, G. How does a mug not help? You know. It's just getting built barely, very slowly, because they don't have anything. They don't have anything. I also want to plan for big thingies up here. Let's unlock the big thingies. 1.4K. Let's do that. We'll have the big thingies unlocked. Just won't really use them yet. I really want this built. Just waiting. Look at this. This part's almost done. Oh, what? You 95%? Get back there and finish it, you son of a bitch. Damn it. There he goes. Okay. Perfect. All right. This time we're going to do things. We're going to do this. We're going to detonate from this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner, and then one here, and then one here. Okay. Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Now we have to be able to get over there to build the rest of them. How do I want to do that? I guess we can just build platforms. Alright, and actually we can build path all the way down because we can cover that in in dynamite and then blow the path up later. I'm not picking all this stuff up. Treated planks. No storage available. Hang on. I need to get treated plank storage real quick. Oh, we could build it in our new storage area. You know what? We'll just build it right here. Right here. Highest priority. Treated planks. Get that built. I think they have to build a few thingies underneath it first, but they'll get it figured out. They'll get it figured out. And did I put this on medium? Yeah, I did put that on medium high priority. Okay. and then. Perfect. Perfect. Excuse me. You just deleted everything but the mug? Oh. Sad. I guess T doesn't want to sell you any merch, Sammy. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Oh, it was she. I got you. See, T, now what you need to do, now that you have a picture of the mug, hang on, let me bring it back up. Let me bring up the picture of your mug. Yeah, okay. Now that you have a picture of the actual mug, you need to sell a mug that has a picture of the mug on it. And then if someone buys that and sends a picture of it, you put that picture on a mug. Right? And then eventually you have a mug and 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 a mug. And it's a Mug-Us. You can call it T a Mug-Us mug. Because there's so much a mug. It's perfect. This is top tier marketing strategy for you, T. I hope you're paying attention. Oh, I just need one more gear, and I've got a gear. Wait, is he putting in the final gear? He is. Nice. Okay. This isn't out yet, but we've got beavers without shit to do. Let's see here. I kind of wish... I wish there was a interchange pylon. I don't think there is. I don't know what a gate does. But a pylon that could do 3 connections. Maybe make it a lot more expensive or something. Man, that would make it a lot easier to do things if I could have one with 3 connections. Because now to go from up here to here, they have to go, they go across all the way, they go across all the way here, and then down here, and then around, and then up, and then they come down here, and then up here, and then down there. Granted, they'll do it pretty quickly, but that's very inefficient. That's why I need to build a transit hub. But I really need to get some storage going first. Alright, is this being built? Is this able to be built? It's getting close. It's getting close. But we are getting close to drought time being over. Let's get prepared real quick so that I don't actually have to do anything. Okay, those wide open is good. That one, I think we want to make it like 85. And then this is going to be 280 or 275. And that way overflow, hopefully. And then we just got regular dams there. And then this one, 80. Should be good, hopefully. Well, what is this at? This is at 75. So this should be at 75. Maybe 70? Oh, shit. Okay, it was only a little bit. Only a little bit escaped. That's fine. It's still escaping. It's still escaping. I mean, I could have stopped it by now, but I haven't because it doesn't matter too much. Okay, that'll be at 70. Okay, how's this? This is still good. We're still good. We're we're still good. Oh, look, they're building these finally. That took a long time. Apparently, I don't have a path right here. Probably explains a lot. Okay, and then we're going to have some guys working up here soon. Like, once this one runs out, we still got a bit left. We got 15, 50, 15, 45, 65. Yeah, we got a lot in there, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We need to do our storage better. We're working on it. We're working on it. Everything's going to be more efficient eventually. It's just not right this moment. Are they still not there? Oh, I need gears. I need gears so badly. I want my water back so I can make things again. Okay, good. Treated planks. We're storing treated planks. Means we're rinsing through our planks making them. But we'll live somehow. We'll live. We need treated planks. That's one of the first things we're going to do when our power is situated. More planks. Because we got a lot of wood. Probably maybe expand our wood at some point. I don't know. Definitely need to expand some of our other woods. But let us do this. Let's get... what's the easiest way to connect this guy? Ooh, like this. Oh, they can't actually get... Oh, they can get back there. Pause this. And let's get... vertical power shaft. Power shaft. Top priority, please. Top of the priority to ya. What's the top priority? What priority could you want more than that? Anyway, we'll get that built, and we'll start putting a bit of stuff up here. Is there a streaming goal to achieve with this game, or until I get tired of it? Until I get tired of it. There is a goal. No. Is it monuments that it's under? Yeah. The Earth Recultivator. Once we have built this and turned it on, we will have succeeded with the folk tales. As you can see, it's very expensive. 2,000 gears, 2,000 treated planks, 1,500 metal blocks. So it takes a little while before you can build something like this, and it's 20,000 science to unlock. So it's got some time. Once we have streamlined our efficiency and our production, that end goal will come much faster than expected. And then we will move on to the Iron Teeth for a hard playthrough. And it's going to go great. There's going to be no issues whatsoever. We're going to be very happy, cool, calm, and collected. And it'll be lovely. It will be lovely. Okay, I'm still working on leveling this out. Are these triples? These are triples. Okay. I want to make this area flat. Which means this one is going to be doubles. This one is going to be singles. Perfect. And we'll get that sorted when we get there. Drought ended. Yay! I got an achievable. Survive 10 cycles on one map. Congratulations, us. Give me my water back, you sons of bitches. Whew. Yeah, our planks, we went from having a lot of planks to not having a lot of planks. They build this? They are building it. Perfect. Okay. So now we can put down three more plank production, one more cog production. And we'll move our paths down here. Okay. All right, that because we need more cogs, we need more planks. They should give you at least 10 free gears. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, there's no like resource things that you get for doing stuff in this game. There's no quests or anything like that. Go ahead and make these medium priority, please. We want those up and running as ASAP as possible. They got this little path built. Okay, so we're going to be able to explode out this area and have even more storage. Look at that, our overflow worked. Yay! Better to flood out that way than to flood this way. Okay, water's coming back. Water's coming back. You guys can shower again. These showers waste a surprising amount of water. All right, okay, they're building. They're building. They're getting shit done. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Make sure I don't flood my entire base and I got everything set up correctly. Fingers crossed. I know, Reese. The fucking gears. I can't escape it. However, Semi, we will not only be playing this game. Tomorrow we're going to play some Devil May Cry 5. We're going to be swapping back and forth between Timberborn and other games. And then once I've finished Devil May Cry 5, thanks to the Stream Games Fund, we're going to be playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake games next. So, I mean, we'll still be playing Timberborn, but we'll do Devil May Cry 5, and then we'll switch to Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm excited. I've played the first one before, but I've not played the second one, but I also played the first one on my own. So we're going to play through the first one again on stream so that you guys can see it, and then we will play through the second one, and then hopefully when the third one comes out, we will play that as well. It's going to be a good time. Enjoyable games. I love the story of Final Fantasy VII. The remake was so much fun, and I'm looking forward to playing it again. Don't forget a collab game with Slay the Spire 2, of course. Tell them, everyone email them, and be like, hey, Ekid's the proest Slay the Spire 2 player ever. You should give him money to play your game. That'd be perfect. Oh, I forget, Semi, you're not in the Discord because you don't use Discord. I have won a single solo game of Slay the Spire 2 now. Yep. Did it last night, I believe. With my own 2 fingers, with the defect. So I've now got 1 solo win under my belt, and 1 multiplayer win under my belt, with everyone's favorite alien galactic tea. I really want these things built, so let's get these things going, shall we? And one of these days, T and I will get a win on stream. I'm sure, for sure. There's no way we couldn't. Like, it has to happen, right? It has to. Okay, I think this is super inefficient as it is, the way this is going. Yeah, God, I really need to build a transit hub. What are my supplies looking like? I can probably do it. I need to get rid of all this shit, though. Okay, so storage. Underground piles we have to put on the outside. So we will do that. And that will store, like, a lot of wooden stuff. Those need 20 gears and a bunch of planks. So let's go ahead and plan for 2 of those. This one will be logs. This one will be planks. Alright, let's plan for another one. This one will be scrap metal. And I think those will be the 3. I don't know if we'll have more underground, but we can always, like, maybe blow out some of the rock here. I has ascended to the Pook, yes. No challenges remain except to beat it with all the other characters, because I've only beaten it with the defect so far, which, I mean, that's kind of playing on easy mode, you know. As much as I love saying I'm the best ever, the defect is so broken, and he's still broken in the new game. He's just overpowered. It's very easy to get an incredible build with him, where he just murders the fuck out of everything as quick as possible. So I definitely need to get wins with all of the other characters, because they're not quite as easy to win with. Okay, and now I want a large warehouse. So let's put this. What can we put in the warehouse that will be useful for us? Gears. Okay, there's one. Put another large warehouse here. This one will be... we don't really need paper. Excuse me. We could put our pine resin in that one. Okay. Another one in. I want this also built fairly quickly, because this one's been built. So let's get this one built quickly, and then maybe we can work on a transit hub once this is all planned. Okay, this one is going to be... I don't really need that big of a storage for dynamite. Maybe paper. Fuck, I'll make it dynamite, and we'll do one for paper. And I think that will be a good start for now. That's our main production resources. Oh, they built this! Hell yeah! More water. More. I clicked water, not bad water, you dirty sons of bitches. There we go. Oh, so much more water storage. I'm going to empty these fuckers out. Empty. 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 Get that shit out of there. Put it in the big boy. That's what we want. That's what we want. And this, okay, this is slightly higher priority. All right, we're making a bit more gears. We got treated planks. This one I'm going to put the very, not this one. Oh no, these are fine. Yeah, I'm putting treated planks here for now. 180 treated planks is good for now. We're gonna do a big one for those later, but we just don't have the capacity to even make that many. Oh, look at these big beautiful tanks. Look at these big beautiful tanks. This one I kind of want sooner rather than later, but what can you do? What can you do? Can't do it yet. Can't do it yet. We're not built up. They getting this thing built? They are. Can you reach this? You can't reach that. But you can if I do this. There we go. Oh, and they got these built? Okay. Nice. Got a little hole. That's what we need. Okay. How deep can we go in this hole? Oh, we can go deeper. Okay. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. We don't need this path anymore. Good thing I checked and made sure they built the things over here they were supposed to before I destroyed that, right? Smart. Okay. Make that even deeper, because that way the gravity batteries have a much further way to drop, so they store more power. How deep is your love? How deep is the ocean? How deep is the sea? And how deep is my love? It's miles away. It's miles away. It's miles away. Yeah, miles away. I wonder if... Whoa, that's weird. There we go. That's strange. Okay. Now, if I do this, will they be able to build this? I think so. I think so. And how much do you want? Actually, no, this one we're straight up pausing, because we need to build all of these ones out before we can build the other ones. How deep is my vagina? I don't have one tea. I hate to disappoint, but I am vaginaless. I am not one with vagina. Look at that, the first steps of our battery gravity. You heard me. That's what I'm calling it now, the battery gravity. How's our food? Great. Water's great. These are almost empty. I feel like we want some more haulers. I have how many hauling posts? Got one there, and I've got one there. Are they full up? They are. Excuse me. So maybe we make another hauling post. How are our trees doing? Okay, trees are growing in down here. We could put a hauling post down here. I think that's a good idea. District management, hauling post. Not sure. Get it done quickly. And I really want to do this part better. How these all connect. This is awful. This is awful. What can you do? We're not fixing it yet. We're one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Right now we're working on this and this. So that's two things and not one. And then we'll work on getting our transport done better. Are they building this? This one? Let's go ahead and make these ones slightly less important. They are not building this yet either. Okay, good. Beautiful. We got plenty of treated planks. We got not as many planks, which means I might want to open up another plank thing. I mean, we're using a lot right now building this stuff, so maybe I don't need another one. We'll see. Why didn't you build this one? Why didn't you build this one? Why these three? Okay, whatever. I'm not going to question it. Hey, look, they can build that. Beautiful. Okay. So let's see. Let's unpause this. Let's get that one built. We will pause this, and we will pause this. That way they don't build that too soon. And that means we can then unpause these. We'll unpause this one, because they'll be able to reach that. I'm worried about them building this, though. Okay, so we can also pause that, and then we can unpause this. And they will start building this area around here, which we want. We want that. We want that. We want that badly. We want that badly. So badly. You still haven't emptied that out? It's because these... Okay, these aren't full yet. Okay. How much we got in there? We got 29, 26. Go ahead and delete these ones. Ooh, get some gears back. We need gears. Get this shit picked up quick, motherfuckers. What is this? Plank storage. Okay. I'm down bad? How am I down bad? What do you make? Why are you saying I'm down bad? You're the one talking about vaginas on my stream. So down bad. This teensy weensy little scrap metal thing we got going here. It's so sad and small. We got a big boy scrap over there. Got a big boy scrap. We got ourselves a big boy scrap over there. I keep thinking about transportation. I don't need to yet. Everything's fine. Okay, these are empty. Beautiful. Perfect. Perfection. Get them out of here. Whoop. Get them out of here. We need to clear up space for industry. Now what do we have in here? That's explosives. That's grilled chestnuts. That's regular chestnuts. It's pine resin. Okay. And this is grilled spatterdock. Okay. Yeah, we got to think about where we're going to move our food to. I kind of want to get this built so that we can move all of this wood, and maybe we can put all our food production down here. That might be a good idea. Faglinas? Faglinas? Nice. Look at all those haulers. We got so many haulers. They're going to haul stuff for us. And then we could use more builders. Could use more builders. Let us put... You know what, actually, I think up against the storage is also a great place for builders. So, let's put these here. District management, builder's hut, and this high priority. Get it done. Let's get some more builders going. And then we might expand this up. So let's see, get a 2 and a 2. And then 2s. Like that. And then get some stirs. Boop. Pathways. Oops, I don't need that extra path right there. It's going to be stairs. Okay, and then once those are built, maybe we'll make these a little higher priority. Let's go ahead and get these built quickly so we can do housings. I'm going to build just one more house once we get that built. Got some injured beavers. Got 7 injured beavers. How much place do we have for injured beavers? 8? Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. What is this? This is grilled taters. Kind of want to put more injured beaver storage here. Injured beaver storage. That's one way to put it, I guess. I think it'll be fine. Well, if we get past 8, then I'll have to worry about it. I think because we have this guy, they heal faster. So that'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be all right. We got nothing to worry about. Got absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, look at that. We've got a bunch of gears for once. We've got so many gears. We got some treated planks. Not a lot, but some. Okay, and which means our planks should start growing. We still got to worry about power. I actually don't know what we're using versus what we're making yet. Okay, what does this thing need? Oh, that's built. Okay. This is almost built. That's perfect. Which means we can do this. I don't think this will be reachable. It might be, but it will be reachable from over here. Oh, look at that. They're building shit. They're building shit. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's blow these up. Bloop. 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 How deep can we go? Okay. Alright, that's as deep as it can go. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, I see. I can put a double dynamite. It just won't do double dynamite's worth of damage. Okay. Alright, so we just need 3 more here. Top of the priority to ya. Get those built. And then we are going to do this. Bloop. Yep. Okay, and let's get power. Vertical power shaft. Power shaft. We have this over here. I love the new setup for power shaft so much. And fences. Wooden fence. I thought they had other fences. Maybe they just have wooden fence? Nice, okay. Kablooey. Perfect. Perfect. And then wooden fence. That way they can't fall into the hole and die and get crushed. It's the perfect plan. Okay. That'll get built eventually. Ooh, okay. Can unpause that now. Go ahead and... Oh, this has been built. Nice. So we can unpause this. Okay. That'll get built. And we can slowly have them build the rest of the power shafts out. So let's go ahead and make that happen now. Are our builders built? No. No, they are not built yet. They'll get there. They'll get there. Nice. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to get my gravity batteries built. I can't wait. We're going to store so much power in those motherfuckers. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I sure hope I got everything in the right spot. Sometimes hard to measure. Okay, yeah. This is just after the overhang. Perfect. Kind of want to up the working hours a bit. Let's go 20 working hours for now. Because things are going well. They can work a little longer. Oh, they got this built. Let's go ahead and open up one more house. That's also a high priority. If everything's high priority, nothing is high priority. You know what they say. High prioritize everything. How's our scrap over here going? Still got scrap to go. Have they built any of this shit yet? No, not even close. Okay, that's fine. How much do these take? 20 logs, 40 planks, 20 gears. We could do that. Medium high. We want that built. Okay, building out the infrastructure. We love infrastructure around here. What do these things cost? Those are a bit pricey. I'm going to pause each one individually. Except this one. And that way they'll build the main one. Because they'll share power. So if I just build them down a row, then they'll be fine. And we are going to unpause this. And we are going to unpause this. So they build the stuff for it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Power shaft. Highest priority. There's probably easier ways to do this, but this is the way I'm doing it. So if you don't like it, well, that sucks to be you. We are burning through our wood right now, though. That's a little worrying, but we do have some big projects going on. So we are using a lot of resources to build all of this. How much does one of these things cost? Yeah, this costs 36 logs each, so that's probably part of where. Hopefully our trees are growing in fast enough. Why aren't you doing? Why aren't you cutting? Oh, okay, they're cutting now. Okay. They were just sitting there for a minute, and I was just like, we don't take breaks around here. What are you talking about? You work until you die. That's how this works. All right, another power shaft here. Highest priority, please. Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. I could have built this higher, and I would have had more potential energy, but whatever. Whatever. No one cares. Fuck your potential energy. I'll show you potential energy. Hey! Right in the kisser. I didn't even start these guys back up, and we have plenty of water. I'm going to start up one more, just for shits and giggles. But yeah, we haven't, like, just one of these pumps has been enough to keep both of these bad boys full. That's fantastic news. Which means we should definitely expand our water storage once we're not rinsing through our wood quite as fast, because we are kind of burning through it right now. A little worried. Just a little bit. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You guys are worried. I'm not. How much does each one of these cost? They cost wood? Okay, they cost planks and gears. That's fine. These guys cost like actual wood. And that's part of the problem. I don't think they like the 20-hour work days very much, but I don't have a choice. Are you getting, like, properly treated? Are you getting properly treated? Do you treat basic injuries? Creates antidotes that cures contaminated beavers. Okay, so I don't think they help these guys heal faster. I think it's just if they're contaminated, which we forgot, which we need to remember. We have to contaminate a couple beavers for the achievement. We'll get that. We'll make that happen at some point. Right now, gravity battery. Oh, okay, they've got that one built. So now, power. Unlimited power! And then we'll have this big old thingy built. Pause that so they can reach and build this, because it'd be hilarious if I fenced myself out of it. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about wood, not gonna lie. It's better to be worried about wood than like food and water, but I'm still a little worried about wood. Perfect. Perfect. We are still going to pause this. We don't want to build yet. We want to make sure all of the power infrastructure is ready. But we do have our platform. Hell yeah. It's a marvel that this thing stands. How is this supported so well? How will it be supported when there's so much weight on it from these gravity batteries? No one knows. It's magic. That's how it's done. There we go. Okay. Alright, we want these guys built. Let's go ahead and say, get these done now, please. I think they can reach that from here. How much have they already put into this? Just a few gears. Okay. That's fine. Oh, okay. Logs. Do we have any log storage right now? Any logs actually stored? So we can delete this. 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 Empty. This. Empty. Delete. Okay. Beautiful. And that will give us back a bit of wood as well, because we used wood to build these. Wait, this is planks. Oops. I don't have anywhere to put planks yet. These guys aren't being built yet. Yeah, we're low on wood. We are low on wood. So low. So I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. Guys, you know the meme from, why aren't these being cut? Do I not have those marked as cut? I don't. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe I had a tiny little strip of trees set to not cut. I'm so good at this game, guys. Now that we've fixed that, let's save, because that's an important milestone to have fixed. Okay, this guy, we will unpause it once these are built. So let's get this built first, and this, and then we'll tell them to get the other ones built. Alright, let's drop back down to 18 working hours. We got the main scaffolding done. That'll be fine. I think in celebration of the main scaffolding being done, it's time for a bit of the... Oh, what is that? Is that the sweet, delicious sound of a future sponsorship opportunity for Dr. Pepper? Ah, it is. How lucky they would be to sponsor me. They'd be so lucky. Because I advertise for free for them right now. They have only... They can only gain. Maybe I'm actually doing them a favor right now, and they're never going to sponsor me because of it. T, did you figure out why I was muted? Did you ever figure out what was wrong? Why you muted me? Because you hate me? You just restarted Twitch. That's weird. That's so weird. That's so weird. Okay, we are going to unpause this one. Yeah, I think we can afford to build it. I'd really like bigger gear storage. So let's try to get this guy built soon as well. Then we can empty out wherever our gears are at the moment. Look at this giant wood storage that we're not even utilizing. Probably need another one, honestly. I kind of want to blow out the rock this way. Let's make that like a low priority goal. Just all of this rock. And then right here. That way we can put a bunch of underground storages here. There we go. Okay. I'll get done with time. We'll once we need to, we'll do it. This, good, it's getting built. Takes a lot of logs. And as we know, I don't have a ton of logs. Ooh, we got so much water, though. We're like, my goodness. It's amazing any of them are ever thirsty, because there's just so much water to go around. Yeah. I really need a transport hub. It is so horribly inefficient, the way transport works right now. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry, guys. We'll get there. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I wonder how much potential energy this is going to have. I'm excited. Because we'll have to multiply it by 6 to find out what our total potential energy storage is once this guy's built. A lot of beavers don't get home until very late. So I got 6 beavers with nothing to do. Trying to think about maybe I can do some more tree farming somewhere. Don't know where though. Oh, look, they did this. They've done this. That's amazing. I forgot why I did this. I don't even remember why this exists. I don't remember at all. But I did it, and they've put stuff there, so that's a thing. How's this coming along? Oh, it's getting close. We just need some planks, and we got a bunch of planks. So we should be able to finish this. Look at those beavers. They're coming up with the planks. They're coming up with the planks. Okay, what is this? This is explosives. Okay. You guys building this yet? Kind of. We need more logs. Let's, now our funnel is logs. Bottleneck. Our bottleneck is logs, not funnel. Potential energy. 36,000. Stored energy. Okay. What is that times 6? Someone Google that for me. Or use a calculator. 36,000 times 6. Put it into chat for me if you don't mind. And that is how much potential energy we will have stored when this thing is built. Quite a bit. It's going to be quite a bit. There's an achievement for how much? I'm looking real quick. 655,000. Okay. Well, that won't be 655,000. Okay, that'll be 216,000. I gotcha. Well, we can expand further at some point. Maybe that'll be an Iron Tails goal for us. I think they have gravity batteries as well. Oh, okay. This is getting built. Nice. These are definitely a big sink for my logs. Giggity. Or they will be. And this platform's a sink for my planks. But we are getting things stored. Capital B, but. And we do use logs for food processing too. So that's another source of loggery going on. Yeah, and we'll move all of our food here. In this little platform here. So we'll probably get rid of... I wish I could move buildings. It makes sense why you can't, but I wish I could. But we'll get rid of some stuff. 5 injured beavers. Well, that's good. That's good. Don't get too injured, please. We reclaimed some of this land. And people don't eat a lot of sunflower seeds, so let's plant some more sunflowers. Or don't have a lot of sunflower seeds, I should say. Okay. A few more. A few more. Who knows? A few more could help. A few more could help. I wonder if the beavers being injured is from bee stings. I don't know if that actually makes the beaver injured or not. We'll have to see. Okay, but we finally got this project began. This project is began, and I think this is a hell of a lot of potential energy. So we don't need to worry about the other 5 yet. So that project for now is done. Now we need to think about transit. How do we want this to work? We want things to spiral out of it. I think this is a good area for it. Just need to decide how I want to do it. A drought approaching, you sons of bitches. Okay, okay, okay. What do these cost to make? 40 planks, 20 gears, 30 paper. So that's a bit pricey for what we have right now. Because we're low on trees. Shit. So I wanted to put some big boy windmills up here, and then just fucking get rid of these shitty ass ones. But we're gonna have to wait on that because we just don't have the resources for it. So transit hub. We don't really have the resources for transit hub right now either. Oh, glob. Oh, I mean, this one we're gonna move here. This one, it's gonna be moved because it doesn't need to be here. It'll be because this is where food's gonna be. God, how do I want to do this? There's a whole new world. A whole new world. A brand new place I never knew. I'm turning my fan on me because I'm warm-y. And it'd be nice if my fan would cool me off. It's an original song and score by your boy Ekid. You didn't. You've never heard anything like it before. Definitely not from any sort of like Disney shenaniganery or anything like that. It's all me, baby. All me, baby. Maybe I should just let them build this shit out before I worry about any other big projects, because this is going to take up a lot of my wood, take up a lot of my planks. They've almost done building this whole thingy here, and then they just got to build this stuff out. Okay, but that is done. Where do we have more gears? Gears, empty. Is that it? Is that all we have? It's one gear thing? No way. I thought I had a second gear storage thing. Apparently not. Alright, get that shit emptied. Then we'll delete it. Reclaim some space for industry, because we're going to need this space for industry. Put it in the new thing. Nice. Okay, now where is it? Right here. Demolish? Yes. Perfect. Big gear storage. Done. Planks, empty. Gears, we're gonna fucking demolish. I feel like I'm pausing this one for now, because maybe we don't need that many gears. Oh, look at all those people who died of old age. Holy hell. Holy hell. We went from having some unemployed beavers to having one job unfilled because of how many people just died of old age on the same day. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. Oh my good golly. Okay, it's fine though. It's fine. What job doesn't have... it doesn't tell me down here which job is lacking people. How many explosives do we have? We got no explosives. Oh, it's because we're building this over here. Drought coming. Oop. Let's upgrade our water storage a little bit. Ooh, nice. Let's get this high priority. Let's get this little area blown out. Nice. Just this one to go. I can go ahead and detonate that one. But this will also give us just a little bit extra water storage. Just waiting on the explosive for that one. Yeah. Okay, it does look like this is working really well. Oh, hey, look, this is... I don't remember why I did this. But there we go. Pretty sure corners block water. Pretty sure they do. We'll wait and see if that levels off. Okay, yeah, it does. I think. Does it? I'm worried now. I'm worried because I don't even know why I built this in the first place. It could just be we have a heavy flow going on. It's not my fault I have a heavy flow and a wide set vagina. Okay. Emergency single floodgate. Just accidentally closed your fucking browser, so you had to reload Twitch and then relog in again. Well, that's no fun. Yeah, be nicer to Reese Internet. Wish I remembered what my plan was with this over here. Maybe it was faster bad water removal. Oh, look, it evened out. Okay, so I don't really need that floodgate there, but we'll do it anyway. Why not? Fuck it. This is done. All right. Beavers, stay away. Don't die. Blammo, 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 blammo. Perfect. Oh, so much stored water, and it's gonna expand by this whole section right here. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have all the fucking water. Oh, T's asleep apparently. Thanks for letting us know, bot. Thanks for letting us know. Alright, what are these storages? It's pine resin, which is going in this one, which isn't built yet, of course. Of course. I'm going to go ahead and pause these for now. Try not to rinse through our logs too quickly until we build up a nice hefty bounty of them. Because we've got 1,000 storage here. This is going so well for us though, guys. This drought, I hope it's not a long drought simply because I don't have my power situated yet. And I feel like we're going to watch this power battery go all the way down, powering my machines. Hopefully we'll have windy evenings so that it can charge back up a bit, but we'll have to see. Because we are kind of going through it. I think once this is filled, though, we'll stop going through our planks quite as fast. Which will be nice. Ooh, we got 5K Science. What do we need? I think I wanted these. This one's mostly for over here, but I guess we don't need it yet. Because we're just pumping the regular way. But we can't really get out here to make our infinite power source yet. And it kind of flows everywhere. So we might have to like cap both of them. And then just let one flow. We'll have to see how much two does. Yeah, and then just like dam up this, and let it all flow out this way. And then use that for power. I think that'll be a good idea. But for now, Let's continue on the task at hand, which is all of this. Because then we'd still have to run power up this way, which that's a whole other project. Getting power from here up here, connect into our system. But that does mean we could have secondary industry down here as well, which would be nice. I love me some secondary industry. Let me tell you, there's two things in life I love. One, it's the delicious taste of Dr. Pepper. Sponsor me. And secondary industry. My two biggest loves. Where was it that I... Oh, it was over here, and we already did that. Okay. Okay. We got to get ready for the end of rainy season. Oh, look, this is done. I almost hit delete. That would have been fucking hilarious. Okay. And we are going to put some dams in there. Perfect. 0.3. And then dynamite. It's a weird time for it to autosave. Why are you flooding? Why are you flooding? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do? What did I do to deserve this? What? Why? What's flood? Why? Why is flooding? Excuse? Hello? Why? Okay, we're fine. I don't know why there was flooding all of a sudden. Like, all of a sudden, there's a lot of flooding. And I don't understand. I don't understand why this is happening. Is it because I blew that shit up? No. I don't know. Who knows? All we know is the drought's about to start. And that's all that matters to me. As soon as it hits 0, we will close the things up that we need to close. All right. 1. 1. 3. I think that's actually it. I think that's all we need to close up. We're going to get some flooding, of course, but whatever. That's planned flooding as opposed to the unplanned flooding that we keep getting. Alright, we're going to pause this boy, because we only need this guy. And it looks like we're going to be exclusively running off our padded battery. Oh, look, we got wind. Nice. Okay. But hopefully, this will be the first drought, 7 days. Hopefully, this will be the first drought that we don't run out of power. I'm not forgetting these guys. I didn't forget the showers that absolutely demolished my water supply. I didn't forget them. They're turned off. See, you thought I was going to forget. You thought I was going to forget, and I did not. So, you guys owe me a cookie. Okay, I guess we're kind of waiting for wood to come back. We kind of destroyed all our wood. How much does one of these things cost to build? 20 wood, 40 wood, 20 metal. Okay. So we can't really do any of that yet, unfortunately. We just need our industry to run. Look at our power battery going. It's a good screenshot. Hell yeah. Man, that is, woof, we are using that energy fast. Because there's no wind. Well, there's a little wind. There's just not enough wind. But it does mean our, ooh. Why is the supply so low? This should be matching the demand. Interesting. Huh. I don't understand why I'm running at half power. I don't understand. Whatever. Maybe with more, we can have more power. Because I thought this could give me 2,000. Does this not say? Or does this mean over time we can store 2,000? Oh, that's its capacity. Huh. Well, we'll get the other ones built eventually. It's going to take some time, sadly. What can we do in the meantime? What can we do? We can start plotting. We can start plotting and planning. Dance hall. That'd be fun. Carousel, also fun. Agora. Okay. Don't know what that is. Let's unlock it. Oh, look at that thing. Okay, we'll have to build it soon enough. Ooh, a Lido. We did want to build a Lido, like, over here. Go ahead and unlock it. That's kind of far away. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We got time. We got plenty of time. We don't have plenty of wood, but we have plenty of time. Is there some wood around? Oh, what is our scrap looking like over here? Oh, it's almost gone. This will be gone tomorrow. So, let us get... Good guys right there. Because this is almost all gone. Man, we've gone through a lot of scrap metal. We've gone through a lot. How much do they get at a time? Just one? Why is he sitting there? Are you not going to collect because this person's collecting? When they're done, do you run over and do it? Okay, they take turns. Alright, yeah, it's probably all gone today. Also, they're still running at 18 hours. Drop it down to 16. Less water, less food used. Speaking of... Okay, this is our unprocessed food. I was like, how do we have 675? But no, we got 1.6 thousand food. We're good with food. We are good with food. Our water, also pretty good. Only got one pump running. They're getting this stuff built. That's nice. Still haven't decided how I'm going to do my food. Or anything like that. I feel like I do want to do this. High priority. Get that done. That way they have another way to get through around. Especially if we're putting our food down here, they'll have a more straight shot from the housing. Gods, I don't know what to work on right now because I'm out of wood. I had for so long I had so much wood and now I don't have a lot of wood and it makes me kind of sad, honestly. Ooh. I think we have used all. Ooh, almost all. Look at it, guys. It goes really deep in that hole. That's why we blew out the hole. Is so it can go all the way down to the bottom of the map. And it's almost out. Very sad. Here it goes, the last of the power. The last of the power. Oh, but people, the work shift ended, so it's going back up. It's going back up. Hell yeah. Okay, and they're chopping some trees. That's good. That's good. We want them chopping trees. Still feel like I haven't planted enough flowers, sadly. Look at my beautiful signs. My beautiful, and they got some burps and slorps. This guy's getting a brand new tattoo of a slorp. Hell yeah. Does it, like, wear out over time? I have no idea. No idea. But at least they get slorp burp tails. Slop and boop. Okay, how's this water looking? 0.2. Might toss some more in there. We got 5 days. We'll wait till it gets a bit lower than that. Yeah, I guess we're just kind of waiting on logs. Kind of waiting on logs. We are turning them into treated planks, which is part of why we're going through it so fast. And we scaled up our gear storage, which means we're making even more of those. How much is that store? 1,200. My goodness. My good golly. Isn't there like a limiter? Storage limiter in here. Send the signal based on the stock level or storage fill rate of a specific good. But how would that stop me from using it? I don't know. Actually, I don't know how any of the automation really works. So I would like to automate these guys, though. That'd be great. Automate everything so that, like, when bad tide comes, my thingies switch over. That'd be cool. Maybe I can unlock some of this stuff. I think I need an HTTP adapter. That's very expensive. Let us unlock the lever and the relay. Let's see how this works. Let's pause because we're not building it yet. So what does it do? Spring return. Sends manually controlled signal. A great first step. What does spring return mean? Pinned mean? What do either of these mean? What do these mean? Okay. Can I use these to control my floodgates? He asks quizzically. I don't know. Okay, let's just delete those for now. Almost deleted these. That would have been so hilarious. I guess it wouldn't have mattered right now, but still would have been so hilarious. Okay, what other automation is there? Flow sensors, chronometer, weather station, power meter, population counter. Okay, science counter, indicator, speaker, firework launcher, detonator. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to play with it. We'll set up a little play station at some point for them to like a floodgate that's like not in our important area. Nothing doing range. These guys are done working. Hell yeah. Goodbye. We got new people with those jobs now over here. They're getting the scrap metal now. Our power is shot. It is absolutely shot, sadly. There's nothing we can do about it. Our water is still great. This water, how is this? 17, not bad. I mean, I'm wondering if we could potentially automate keeping this water full during the drought. Like, have one of those flow meters. If it dips below a certain amount, send a signal up here to open this up more. I don't know. I don't know how the automation works yet. Let's see if we can play with it. We got space up here to do it. So let's build a floodgate. Let's get that built quickly. Okay, and then perform simple logical operations on its input signals. Sends manually controlled signal. Okay. So this would be what signals, and then the relay would potentially do something. Pass through. Okay, so actually, is there wiring? Do these have to be next to each other? That's my other confusion. I don't know how these, because there's no wiring anywhere around here. Okay, lever 1. Okay, so let's do pass through lever 1. If input is on, switch on. Okay, now they're both lit. Cool. Awesome. Automate. Relay 1. Oh. Aha. Ah. Look, guy, hang on, hold on. Let's make it easier to. There we go. Oh, okay, look at this. We don't need the relay, really, if the switch is closed. But. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Okay. Okay. We overstand. We overstand. What does spring return do? I see. So if I switch it on and then spring return. Okay, and what does pinned do? What does pinned do? Oh, it pins it over here? I see. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. We're learning, guys. We are learning. We are absolutely learning. So, I guess I do want to get HTTP adapters. And I guess I would need HTTP levers. Turns its input signal into an API endpoint and webhook calls. Unlock once for all settlement. Oh, that's for if I have multiple districts. Okay, so I do want both of these. So I need more science for that. I understand. God, we got a lot of children that need to grow up already. How's our water looking? Let's give ourselves a bit of water. Okay. Nice. Okay. And we're probably fine to put this back up. 275. Put this back up to 80. Leave those two open. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. Can I name? I can name. So, for shits and giggles, we'll name this one Drought. So then, if a drought's coming... Oh, I can just straight up turn it on and off like this, too. Oh! Ah ha ha! Ha 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 ha. Now, what's the distance on relays and levers? I can color it too? I can give it custom colors? Oh my goodness. Okay. This is going based off the relay. So let's make it based off drought. So what happens if I delete this relay? Does drought still work? It does. So what's the point for HTTP? What's the distance? Alright, let's delete this. And let's build a lever over here instead. Is this actually HTTP? Like, is this actually an API controlled level? It's not just saying that's for distance? Now I'm really confused as to how that works. Okay, build this quickly, please. We'll name this one Drought. Just for shits and gigs, pin it. Okay, and get that built if you don't mind. This is interesting. This is really cool. This is a good way to spend our time that we don't have wood, is testing things out. Okay, so now this, automate with drought. Okay, so it can be at a complete distance. Huh. But the relay I could use to set multiple signals to decide how much of this should be open. I would need multiple relays to do this properly. So let's try something simple then. Let's try something simple. Let us build... You know what, actually... Okay, let's do this. We're going to name this Bad Water. Or, what is it, Bad Tide. If only I could type. Okay, Bad Tide is what it's named. So this one, automate with Bad Tide. This one, automate with Bad Tide. Okay. When Bad Tide is on, this should be 0. When it's off, it should be 80. When this one... Yeah, like that. So they should switch. Okay. So if I turn it off, it's open. And if I turn it on, during a bad tide, it flows out. Uh-huh, okay. 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 So I probably kind of want to put this closer to it, just for the sake of feelies. Okay, alright. This is fantastic. This is great. Oh, they made the automation so incredibly simple in this game. Maybe a little too simple. But let's do this. So, because the Bad Tide one is a very simple one. So go ahead and get this built as soon as possible, please. This we will name Bad Tide. Okay, and we will give it a color. That color will be red. Pin it. And then I think I can link these. Yep, okay. So when it's off, 0. When it's on, 100%. Automate. Bad Tide. When it's off, 80. When it's on, 100%. Okay. So once this is built, which is hopefully quickly, we can test it out once more. You're also not here for complex math. Please ask someone else. Well, none of this is complex math. This is all pretty simple right now. We can potentially get more complicated later. But for now... Yeah! Oh my goodness. As long as I remember I've done that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. I'm very excited. Okay. We are going to put 2 more floodgates here. Get those built quickly. And then we are going to blow out this land. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Our wood's coming back. This is fine. Still got plenty of water with just 1 pumper running. We're probably just going to run with 1 pumper for now. Obviously we have more than enough storage for 1. Once we get more beavers, we'll have some more thingies. I still wish I don't know if it's worth spending my money on these things yet. So we'll have to see. Although, depth sensor, okay. Flow sensor. Can I test if something is bad water? Indicator. Indicator light with capabilities. I don't see anything that tests the type of... I kind of want to unlock all of these now. I've got plenty of science. Unlock. Yes. Unlock. Yes. Unlock. Yes. Okay. Time of day and stuff we don't need to worry about yet. Ooh, actually, weather station might be good. Yes. Okay, so let's try something. Let's look at how this works. Drought, bad tide. Activate early. Oh. Oh, I can't believe I waited so long to mess with this stuff. Okay. Oh my good golly. I can just have it switch all my stuff for me. Okay, we still got a day left in the drought, which means we can potentially set up a drought weather station. Welcome, Pinto. I think I do want it to be like here. So let's do this. Let's go. Ooh, I wonder if it will override this, though. Huh. That could be where the relay comes into play. Okay. Either way, let's try this first. Weather station. Weather station. Weather station. Right here. Build that quickly, please. We have the gears and the treated planks for it, so it should be no problem to build. And we'll see if, at the end of the drought, things will open up where they should. How is our power, by the way? It's fucked. It's fucked. Our power is fucked. That's fine. At least we're getting wood back finally. We got reserves of stuff. It's going to be a while before we have good reserves of gears, but whatever. It's just because we can store so many of them. Alright, it's daytime. Come on, get out there and build that weather station. So let's see. With this one, automate weather station 1. When it's off, 70. Right? Because, yeah, this is 75. So when it's off, 70. Okay.
I gave you what you wanted.
You don't give me what I wanted. A slurp for Reese. Thank you, Reese. I appreciate it. Delightful. Delightful. That kind of makes me want, like... I have a button for Bad Tide, but I don't even need a button, do I? I don't even need a button. So this... Okay, so this weather let's name this weather station drought sensor. Okay. Let's give it a color. Let's color it blue. Okay. So now, let us get rid of this guy. You, get the fuck out of here. We got plenty of berries. Okay. So also, on this, automate. That gives me actually an idea for our main floodgates here. But then I wouldn't even need a triple. Yeah, I would. Yeah, let's do drought sensor. Okay, when it's on, 3. Okay, perfect. So can I... So I can just raise and lower it like that. That's fine. Okay. So I can still manually raise and lower it. So this should open back up. And then this doesn't ever really need to be fully up. Okay. Perfect. So now I can build another weather station. Right, sure. We'll name this one activate early, 1 hour early. We may not even need to do it an hour early. We'll see. We'll see. We'll name this one Bad Tide Sensor. Cessnor. Okay. And then this will be based off of... Ooh, actually... Yeah, let's get it built first. I could try out the relay now. I could try out the relay. So let's build a relay. Right here. Get that built quickly. Make this one red as well. This one should be red. Okay. And then we'll actually see if these things open up as soon as the drought ends. Oh, I'm so excited for the automation. This is fantastic. I'm only doing simple stuff at the moment, but I'm liking this. Can I also automate these? I can't. Man, I'd love for the showers to turn off when the drought comes. That'd be cool. Yeah, the time it takes them to get back to their homes in the evening, because of how long these lines are, is definitely a problem. This needs to not go there. It just needs to go straight through, and this needs to come down this way. So hopefully tonight I can play for another like hour and a half. We'll see where we can get with that. Okay, but the drought should be ending. That's off. So now this is open. This is open. Oh, biscuits. Okay, so drought I don't have to worry about now. Okay, we got a relay here. Relay. We want an XOR if one input is on. What if they're both on? We'll do bad tide or bad tide sensor. This is bad tide relay. Relat? Relay. Okay. So now I can set these guys off the bad tide relay instead. And then this should open it. Okay. And when the bad tide comes, maybe we'll play with it a bit more and see if it works. But an XOR should do it. So I can manually turn on my bad tide floodgates if I need to, or it'll do it automatically. Either way. Right, the problem with the drought is it does have to refill my massive water thingy, which is why pumping through the drought isn't always the best of ideas, but we'll see how quickly it fills up. Oh, I'm excited for this automation. Look at that. We've already got our bad tides and drought floodgates, so we don't have to think about it. That's a huge bonus. Huge bonus. It's slorping time. Is that like Power Rangers? It's morphin' time? Triceratops. What's our wood looking like? Wood is okay, not great. Got trees growing in, kind of. Alright, so is this going to overflow correctly? Do I have this set to the right height? 75, yeah. This is 80. I think I want this to be 70, not 75. Okay, beautiful. Nice. Nice. And our overflow is still working beautifully. Not flooding as much around here, which is really the half goal of this. Kind of hoping a bad tide happens soon so I can see how well it works. And using an XOR means if it is a bad tide, and the bad tide sensor is on and I like unintentionally click this, then it'll still be open correctly. All right, this is starting up. Beautiful. And we have this at 70, which is good. We might actually put it at 65. Should give us a bit more flow. Maybe. Maybe it might take a minute. Oh shit, floods. Wondering if this thing is actually kind of a problem more than it's a help. Huh, I don't know. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're charging up our battery finally. Charging it pretty quickly. Alright, so let's test our switch fully real quick. So if I click bad tide. Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful. That is why we extended it, though, is so that it doesn't flood over like that. Okay, perfect. I wish I could do half hours. If I could activate this a half an hour early instead of an hour early, that'd be fantastic. But it seems like it's only an hour, which is mildly problematic, but we'll deal. Okay, it looks like we're making dynamite again, so we can finish this off. And we have water again, so you guys may once again shower. Congratulations on being allowed to shower. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, this is coming along. In fact, I kind of want to explode it. Let's try to make it a bit safe so that beavers don't unintentionally get exploded by it, and we'll cut off their path instantly. There we go. Nice. More water storage. Hell yeah. So much water stored. So much. And this is almost done. Go ahead and get that explosive in, please. Real quick. We've got at least one. Just bring it in. Bring it in. Waiting for that. Oh, is that him? There he is. Who is this? Zashi. Zashi. Okay. Beautiful. Perfect. Detonate. There we go. Okay. Much better. So now, it should work very well, regardless of how much flow we have. Because that's more than enough to handle it all. So if I were to suddenly turn this on, would we get much flooding over the top of this? Get a little bit. I could make this taller. Okay. Alright, we tested it. We could make that taller. I don't know that we need to right now. I think it's fine the way it is for now. Okay. Okay. Well, that's lovely. This is lovely. The automation is lovely. We've already got two things automated. We got our drought automated. We got the bad tide automated as well. We can manually do the bad tide thing. Our overflow is still working great. It's fantastic. Welcome back from your shower tea. I hope it was lovely. I hope it was a lovely shower. Okay. Finally got some wood again. I want them to do this because I want to build some Lidos in here. Well-being, Lido, Lido, Dido. I don't know how it's pronounced. Put one there. Put one there. Put one there. Okay. I need to get rid of these fucking trees. We could cut them. You know what? Let's cut them. Let's cut them. We need the wood. So, let's cut these stupid ass trees down. I think I will destroy at least these 2 trees. So we can put paths through there. Okay, and then this is all cutting area. Get this built, and we want someone in there. Get this built, and we want someone in there. And let's get ourselves a bit of extra wood, shall we? There we go. Okay. Connect you up. Connect you, and then we'll connect these 2 in a big circle when we can. Okay. A bit more entertainment for them. A little place they can go swimming. See, look! Look at him. Look at him swimming in there. And you got some burps and slurps, peoples. Oh, fantastic. Little swimming area. This is great. This is great. I hope they're happy. I hope they're happy. And these are not, they're actually very expensive. I built too many. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, and then we'll detonate this. How high is this? How high is a dam? Is this going to be too low for the dam? We will find out. I'm worried about blowing up beavers. Detonate. 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 Okay. So, will this... Is this too low? No. Okay, perfect. It might fuck with my power a little bit at first as it fills up. But then they have a little place to swim. And we got a smidge of extra wood out of it. Very nice. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't fuck with my power too much. It shouldn't. But it could. Again, this place floods like crazy. I don't know. I think this is part of it. I think this, but it doesn't end up mattering too much. Like, nothing bad's really happening with how often this floods. It's just like, you know, some places you live in the real world floods like that. Okay. Let's unpause this. Let's go back up to 18-hour work days. And now I think we're finally going to think about how we're going to do transit. I think we need to start thinking with endpoints, which we already have a bunch of endpoints. Oh shit, did I build new scrap storage? Is this the scrap? This is scrap. How much does this cost? 20, 40, 20. We can do that. Build this right now. That way I can get this scrap thing out of the way. It's causing a lot of pain for collecting scrap for my metalworking machine. It being in a very horrible spot for this transit. Okay, endpoints. We want an endpoint around here because we got farms and we got the Lidos here now. Endpoint here for the bad water. Endpoint here for the water. We don't exactly need this endpoint anymore. We can piggyback off of this one. So we can remove this. And maybe we'll put like a little statue or something since we got our weather sensors here. And then we've got this endpoint here. Okay. And this one can honestly just continue to connect through this. So what we can do... Actually, I want to keep this... Yeah, it is a bit more of a walk for them to get these things in from here. But maybe I don't care? Because this is a temporary job? Huh. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we got those endpoints. We got this endpoint, which connects to this. I think this connection isn't the worst. If we have our hub over here, This connection is fine. So I think our hub might be in the sky. As long as everything connects to it correctly, it won't matter too much. Like if they can get there from home, or they can get there from wherever they are, if it's in here, they can just ride to wherever they need to go from there. So that won't be as bad. We also need an endpoint in our industry here. We've got this one, which kind of isn't good. This one actually kind of really stinks. I want one smack in the center. What is this storage? Explosives? Explosivos? Okay, let's do this. Temporary explosives. Storage. Medium warehouse. Explosives. Where is it? Where's explosives? Explosives. Build this quickly. Destroy this one. Okay. Beautiful. So now we can put the zipline station here. Can I name my stations? No, dude, that'd be... I can color them, though. Okay, hold on. What is my pink? I never remember my pink off the top of my head. Give me 1 second. I gotta go see what my pink is. Ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Here we go. Okay. I mean, I worked at a company, and I remembered all of their branding colors because I did a lot of the design work there. I'm sure I can remember a single fucking color for myself. Alright, so this one can be pink. Look at the windows! Look at them, they're pink! Can I do that to everything? No, sadly. Okay. However, now this building is pink. Hell yeah. So I can color code my little guys. That's lovely. Okay. So we've got... Do we want to use these? Could use one of these. Metal platform 5x5. That actually could be really good. And that costs 2K to unlock? Yes. Okay, and it's not very tall, though. So we need to put it on top of something. However... Let's think about this. How much can fit on a 5x5? Let's do some testing. I like my testing. Zipline station. So I can put 3, but they'll somewhat run into each other. So it might be good to have 2 5x5s. Because they'll come in the middle. There can just be one little path in the center of it. I can put like some decoration stuff on the edges before they build these ones. And then we can always expand it. Okay, that's good. So let's get rid of this. And decide how we want to do this. I kind of like the idea of it being off here. Too far from district, that's fine. And I want it in the center point. So let's get... What is this? Grilled taters. Medium warehouse. Down here. Grilled taters. Where is it? Where is grilled taters? Grilled taters. Okay. Build that quickly. Empty this one. Okay. That way they hopefully don't overstore or anything like that. But this is where we're going to have a post for our transit. Because I think this one we're going to move anyway. Alright, this needs 15 logs. Okay, we got plenty of logs for that. Excuse me. They built this already. Beautiful. Okay. So for now... Make a loop. For now, it's a loop. It's going to be a bit different in the future, but now they can get to each of those places relatively quickly. Okay, good. This is being emptied. Beautiful. Get the fuck out of here. And go ahead and collect all this, please. Oh, they're doing it quickly. And actually, while we're here, let us also get some more beds. Okay, we want those as soon as you get them, please. And then we need doubles like that. Actually, I don't think we need this one. Just need those. Okay. And again, as soon as you can, please. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. We got this. We're figuring things out. We know how to do this. Pathing. Get one of these guys. This is temporary. This is temporary to give us the ability to get out to build where we need to build. We don't even really need to do that. Let's decide how tall. I think at this level, however tall this is where our transit hub is going to be. So that is a 3, a 3, and a 1. All right. So right here, we want a 3, a 3, and a 1. And then a metal platform on top. All right. And then there's 1, 2. We can go this way instead. So there'll be 4 in between. 1, 2, 1, 2, here. Ooh, that's unfortunately right where the beds are going to be. Maybe I want it over this way instead. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, that's going to be a 3, a 3, and a 2. And then another metal. Oh, no, I didn't put it out far enough. Hold on. Yes. Needs to be out one more. Right? Yeah, 1, 2, 2. There we go. Okay. 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 So now how tall is that? It's a bit taller than here. So let's see. We got a 6. Can we get close to it with a 6? And how close? So right here, I think we'll need a 3. And a 1. And then the 6 should reach it. Yep, okay. Okay. And then this, like this. Okay, but they need to be able to build this as well. Oh, no, they can reach this. This is too far, okay. Because I don't think from here they'd be able to build those. So I do have a bit of a problem for how they reach this. Again, these things are temporary as well. They will be destroyed. If we can just get this first one built, then we can build from there, because we'll have our transit going up there. How to get them to build this easily is the question. Because it's not easy. Look at them flying like underneath it, dude. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. God. I guess a bunch of stairs. I mean, that's our best bet. Is just build tall stairs. Build tall stairs to get these things built because there's no elevators or anything like that. So, like that, like that. No, that won't work because we need to get the one above it as well. So yoinkle, sploinkle, yoinkle, sploinkle, yoinkle again, sploinkle again, and then rinky dinks, shrinky dinks, pinky dinks. Okay. Okay. Guys, I know this looks like an absolute mess, but hold on. You'll see what I'm doing. There's a method to my madness. Okay. Flip this. There. And then up here. And then here. Okay. And then here. And then here. And that should make them able to... Oh, wait. Here. That should make them able to build everything. And then we can connect it right here. Okay. All right. This is your number one priority. Build this. Build this. Build this. And we'll do the same disgusting structure like right here as well. Okay. Okay. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. We're getting our transit. We're getting our transit ready. So yeah, because once the bottom parts are built, I don't know. Yeah, we just need to get them up to here. So this and this and this and this. Another one of these. One of these guys. One of these guys. Okay. And then up there. Up. 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 Okay. Perfect. And then we'll reclaim all the resources we used to build these things. And then we'll have this path over to build the first main thingy. I mean, may as well just use it to build both of the thingies. Wait, what? Oh, they're building the paths below it. Okay. So we'll just make a path straight across. Like that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And they should be able to reach 2 of those from there. I think from up here. Yeah, you can put that there. So this is the only one they can't reach. So we'll put a temporary stair right there so they can get that built. And we'll build a second sick hub. Nothing to do in range. They finished. Nice. Beautiful. Yes. And now I should be able to just remove all of that. Beautiful. Cool. Cool. Nice. They got a little swim area. That's perfect. And look at this fucking monstrosity. Oh my god. It's like one of the ugliest things I've ever built. And we can always extend this over. Maybe. Maybe. I think we can build... Nice. Okay, so now I can delete all this. I just gotta be careful. Let's start with this. Perfect. Get those resources back. And then this should be buildable from here. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Yeah, I could have had him build it from under, but I already built all this, so I may as well fucking use this. I'm tempted to leave it as well. Or potentially, let's see. Okay, cool. We can delete this now, too. Detonate this. Potentially. Let's see here. 2, 1, 2, here. That's 1. Yeah. 1. Can they build that from up there? They can. Okay. We might build another platform here. Get rid of this thing. And then just build another platform. Okay, but this is getting built. 90 metal blocks. Yeah, we're gonna burn through those metal blocks. We build this. That's explosives. Didn't we build? I told them to build that and I didn't unpause it. Oh my glob. It's alright, we still have plenty of the stuff to build it. Okay. We're fine. We're fine, guys. We're fine. We're doing great. We're doing fantastic, even. We're doing amazingly. Do we have the supplies to also build this? We do. We do. Unpause. Build at your own leisure. Build at your own leisure. Let's get 2 more of them. I'm going to make these minor high priority. This shouldn't be paused. Okay. They got this built, right? No, that still needs to be built. Get up there and finish it, you son of a bitch. I'll get rid of all this scaffolding. Claim our resources. Why did you leave? Why did you leave, you son of a bitch? How dare you? Okay, beautiful. Now, let him get away. Okay. Let's go ahead and demolish this. I want them to build it from up top. Even though they could build it from the bottom, I have things I want to do the way I want to do them. I'm a particular man with particular needs. Alright, clean this shit up. Right, they are building this now. Nice. This needs logs, which we are once again a little low on logs. That's fine. We'll be fine. It'll be alright. This takes... No, it doesn't. It just takes metal blocks. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I will need both platforms to properly do this. Because I think I will have this lead down here to where the food is. And then up here to one of these connectors. And then I'll have a different connector lead out this way. Okay, this is getting close. It's getting close. We're going to build that. And then once I have things connected up, we'll delete this bridge. That way it's just like a platform completely on its own. And the only way to reach it is through ziplining. So if any of my beavers are scared of heights, that's just too bad. Okay. Now to do the thing they're going to be annoyed with for a minute. Empty this motherfucker out. Because it's just going to take a while for them to do it. By them being annoyed with it, I mean I'm being annoyed with it. Yeah, look at that. My goodness. There's walking all the way over to... Ooh, which one? This one? Yeah, so they can ride it. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is showing how the inefficiency is really hurting me in how long it takes to get things done. To get stuff from here over there, they've got to walk all the way up here so they can ride the zip line down over there. That's not good. That's just not good. Nice. They got the first one built. Working on the second one. I think we had enough metal in reserve, which is good. Okay. Our water pumping is going great. These guys, we got plenty of scrap over there. This, we're going to go ahead and detonate it. Expand our water storage each moment we can. Now they just have a few left to go. Hell yeah. Well, this big water. We went from a very small amount of water, basically whatever filled up in here, to now this massive tank of water. And I'm kind of considering expanding into here. That might be a really good idea, actually. Let's see. We have pathways through here that we need to preserve. So how far down does that need to go? 2? So we need to blow this down. Oops. Go ahead and do that. And then we'll rebuild a pathway out. I'm going to blow this whole thing out as well. Yeah, and we won't even need these floodgates anymore, because this is all going to be part of our storage. Actually, I don't know. That's a little dangerous. I'll need to build up these levees so that potential bad water doesn't flop over into our... I mean, a tiny amount of contamination is literally not going to matter at all. But I want to keep my water clean, like my soul. That'll be a later project. We won't worry about that yet, because what we have is working. So these, never mind. We don't want them. We'll keep all this the way it is for now. Let us focus on one giant project at a time, which is this giant project. Okay, so now let us get 2 zipline stations built to start. Like that. And then we'll have 1 connect down here. 1 connect here. Ooh, we got these out. Okay. Ooh, actually, okay. I wanted to... Because this is the end of my path. So this is where I want to decide from. We might add another layer. We are going to add another layer here, but this is the end of it here. So let's put a zipline station on the end. Let's see what decoration blocks we've got real quick. Maybe we can get some little statues. Those are expensive. We'll unlock it. Some weather vanes. Ooh, that would work really well out here, actually. Little weather vanes. Okay. And now let's block out where the rest of them are going to go, and we're probably going to have most of them paused for now. This one we want built. So then this one we can fit in, and we can fit in that. Okay, turns out these were in a fine spot anyway. We're going to pause this one and this one. We want these 3 built. And some of them probably won't be used for a little bit, which is fine. We got all this built. So once we have these guys up, we will remove this path and build this one here. And then it's going to be its own floating little island. That's going to be cool. And it should be tall enough that it can reach wherever it needs to reach. Like, can this... Too many connections, but it's not too far away. Perfect. Okay, and then this one... Yeah, this can connect here and here. Okay. And then... I might remove this connection and just connect this one through here and keep this guy here. I think we'll keep this one. We're also going to make this one white. I'm going to make these white as well for weather. This one is going to be blue for water. This one is going to be, I mean, it's already orange. Do a different shade of, no. Yeah, we'll keep that one orange, because orange for metal. Orange for metal. Got blue. Is there a color picker? No. Okay, so you can put in your own hex, but there's no way to, like, choose them. Okay. Oh, look at that. Shit's getting built. Shit's getting built. I'm excited. Okay, we've gotten a lot done tonight, guys. We've done quite a bit. Oh, look at this. Hell yeah. Done. This segment completely done. We have the option to expand as much as we want out this way. We're potentially going to expand into here, but this part is done. And we are going to demolish all of those and recover all their planks. Nice. Look at this big old tank of wowda. Big old tank of wowda. Okay. Let's detonate this. Beautiful. And then we will do this and this at your own leisure. I really can't wait for these to be built. I mean, we're waiting on logs and metal blocks. We have kind of rinsed through all of that. But hopefully logs will start coming in again soon. Okay, that guy is being cut. Do we have any other trees nearby that we're not utilizing? Kinda. We got a bunch of wood over here. Okay. So let's do this. I prioritize. Get this in. And we'll cut down all these trees. For now, we will get this. I prioritize. Lumberjack. I prioritize. And just mark all of this. Okay. It does remind me that now I can clear out this over here. I don't need that marked for deletion anymore, or marked for cutting anymore. Cool. This is also, excuse me, geez, more potential tree area. We'll have to see. Oh, shit, that's why we also lost supplies. Hell yeah. More batteries. A lot of potential stored. Great. Great. That's why we're rinsing through all our supplies. Okay. We have beavers for the job. We'll go ahead and mark this as high priority, though. So we got someone working there. And I really want these two built. This one is kind of secondary, because we're still going to have this connection. We want these two. And they will connect to both of these. Oh my gods, I'm so excited. I've been thinking about this for days, guys. Like, all week. All week, because I wanted to do a lot of this on Monday, and I wasn't able to. So I've been thinking about what to do with my beavers all fucking week. And now we're here. We're doing the things. We got our storage upgraded. Not perfect yet, but soon enough, once we get our transit sorted, then we can really start moving our storage over here, moving our food over here. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And these giant platforms of travel, oh, I love it. I love it. There's big old floating platforms in the sky. Only one way up and down, and that's through the zip lines. Well, it will be that way soon enough. Okay, let's get decoration, weather vanes. One here and one here. Or actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do beaver statues first. These are a bit expensive, but I think we're going to be building up wood, so it won't matter as much. So we'll get 2 beaver statues here. And they'll put weather vanes in front of them. And we'll go ahead and plan the weather vanes. I just need to make sure we build these before we build those buildings. We'll pause both of them. And that will also give people boosts while they're using the transit system. Because they get boosts from decorations. Look at that, they're already building it. Man, those are expensive. So expensive. At least we got some trees being done here. Okay, and now we can build our path up. Let's wait for him to cut down this tree and see how far this lumberjack will be able to reach. Okay. I need to get a path there, but then he'll be able to reach it all. Otherwise, we need it somewhere else. We'll let him cut some shit down first, and then we'll get another lumberjack in there. Oh, look at our big, beautiful floating platform. So excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Hopefully I've got enough time to get at least a chunk of it done tonight. If I can get like 3 of them done, I will be a happy boy. And here I initially thought I was going to build it on the ground. I knew what I wanted to build out of a transport hub, but I hadn't decided how I wanted to do it. All it took was a bit of think-thunking, and building it out of the sky made perfect sense. Perfect sense. What are we waiting on for this? Oh, this is fucking done. Get it done, please. We're waiting on for this. More metal blocks, which we're running a bit low on, sadly. So both of these are going to take a bit of time. But at least this one will be done. And this one we're connecting 2 ways. Haven't decided yet what ways. Oh yeah, these 2. Yeah, it's going to connect here, and we're going to remove this connection. Which means we could not build it yet. Yeah, because we'll have to be removing this connection. We need this connected up here. So we need these 2 buildings built before we can fix this fucking horribleness that's going on over here. Ooh, okay. He's got the trees cut. Tree gatherer. Put that there. Little pathy wath around. Get someone in there. Perfect. Okay. More trees. More trees. This is empty? Perfect. What does this leave behind? A few logs? Yeah, may as well have them go grab them. We're low on logs. Yes. What color should our transport hub be? What color should it be? All of the buildings here will be the same color, I think. The color of the transport hub. So first person in chat to say what color they want it to be, it will be that color. If I need to, I will look online for a hex code for the color, since it's probably not pre-built. What is our scrap looking like? We got a decent amount of scrap. Oh shit, look at that. Oh yeah. Chartreuse. Let's see, what is the hex code for chartreuse? DFFF00. Well, I guess there's a few different potential chartreuses. Chartreuse green or chartreuse yellow? Or just regular chartreuse tea? Because there's 3 potentials. Regular old chartreuse, chartreuse green, or chartreuse yellow. Okay, we'll do chartreuse green, which is 7FFF00. 7FFF00. In kind, oh, it's not on because it's not being used yet. But once it's in use, you will see. You will see. You will see. You'll all see. All right. V. Enter. Go ahead and just add it to all of these so I don't forget. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think, yeah, I just need this one built for now. So hopefully this will be built soon. We just need 5 more metal blocks. I kind of wish... I don't know if I'm going to do robots. Robots are nice. You can have robots work all night, which is pretty cool. But maybe we'll do robots with the iron teeth. These guys, I kind of like them doing everything. The iron teeth, I think, could really use some robots. So no robots this playthrough, but when we do the iron teeth, we will have robots. Iron teeth seem more like robot people anyway, more than these guys do. Oh, I want this built so badly. Hurry up and build it. Work faster, you son of a bitch. 2 hours to make one. My goodness. Maybe it's worth building a second metal boy. Where could we put said second metal boy is the question. Why are you walking? Where are you going? Why are you walking? Why aren't you taking the zip line? Why are you walking all that way? You could take the zip line. Who knows? Stupid ass beavers. Stupid ass beavers. Okay, we are going to take metal, another smelter, and we'll just slap it right up here for now. Let's go ahead and make this somewhat important. I think we can build it. Yeah, we've got enough stuff to build it. Okay, and these guys are wiping out the trees over here. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, they got this part done. And now they just need to do this part. So we need this and some stairs. Go ahead and I prioritize that. Oops. Delete that. There we go. Okay. And then again, we'll delete all this shit afterwards. I just want to flatten out this bottom part here. Still be this little dip here, but that doesn't matter as much. So as long as this is a big square, and this, I don't know if I care about. Maybe I do. I can reach it. Mostly. Yeah, I can reach it all. I can reach it all. So we'll blow out that as well. Should be 2s. Beautiful. Okay. Should be able to reach everything. How's this going? Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's wait for everyone to go to bed. We'll wait for everyone to go to bed, and then we'll change our zipline paths, because everyone's still ziplining around. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Everyone done ziplining? Okay, it looks like it. All right. All right, so delete, add connection here. Okay. We can connect those two, but we want to remove this one. No, we can't connect those two because this needs 2 paths. So delete, delete. All right. And then this, connect here. Okay. And this will connect here. And it will also connect here. Perfect. And look at that, they're chartreuse now. They're chartreuse. Look at that. Well, chartreuse green. It's a more green flavor chartreuse. Beautiful. Oh, they got one of the beaver statues built. Nice. And they got the other one half built. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, this is starting to go well. I like this. I like how this has changed now. I think part of the problem is going to be them going from water to down here, actually. So maybe... Yeah, because they're grabbing the water, and they're coming over here, and then they're zipping down, and then they're going up to dump off the water. And that's not the most efficient way to do it, but it's not too bad. It's a lot better than it was. So maybe the food zip line we will move right here. And we can have this one connect to it, because I don't know, this isn't connecting anywhere yet, anywhere else. I don't know, we'll figure that out. This isn't the worst. It's still not too bad. Zipping here and then zipping down. That's fine. They still move pretty fast. Okay. So we're good on that front. How is this going? This is going well. Can they reach this? They can reach it all. Okay. Perfect. Alright, they're getting these trees. So our wood isn't doing great, but it could be worse. Nice, this is up and running, so we're making more metal. Which we do need. How's this guy coming along? Ooh, he's getting close. So we want to decide how we're going to do that. I think we're going to remove this connection here. And it's going to come from up here down there. And then we'll have another open connection. Send them somewhere, which we don't know yet. I think once we're utilizing this center area, then we can start deciding exactly how to do it. Okay, what did I pause? Okay, there we go. Unpause, there we go. Get these two guys built. Now we have nice little beaver statues that they'll kind of be able to see once the buildings are built. It's sometimes hard to like get into a spot. Yeah, they'll kind of be able to see the beaver statues. They'll really be able to see it from the ground. So maybe I should have had them facing a different direction, but whatever, who cares? That's fine. That's fine. Let's see, our gears are doing fine. Our planks are doing fine. Treated planks are fantastic. Scrap could be better. We are burning through it a bit fast, but so let's add another scrap boy here. Now then they get to work a bit easier. Go ahead and do that. We also want a way to get down here easily. Drought approaching, great! Of course it's coming near the end of my stream, but we'll be able to see our automation go into effect when the drought approaches. That will be fun. 3 days. Oh, I'm so happy for this automation. It's pretty fucking cool. Still don't know how the gates work. Where's the gate? Do I have it unlocked? Kind of want to unlock this too. Yeah, we got plenty. Let's unlock this. Unlock this. Can I hang this off the side of a house? No, just off the side of things like this. Okay. Okay. Gate. I see. Huh. So that's a way you could have like a path that goes through the water that turns off when there's bad water, I guess. I assume. That's one way of doing it. Okay. This guy's built. Okay, how do we want to do this? Let us get rid of this connection. You connect down here instead. Okay. Now this is kind of disconnected from the overall network. But do I really need this station? I'm not sure. Kind of muddles things, honestly. For now, we will use it because we have it. Or we won't. Because there's not enough connections. Okay, so we're just going to ignore it for now. Because there's too many connections going around. But, however, what we could do, move this, and then connect that. And then this is its own connection over there. So this one could always connect. Oh, because this is where our bad water storage is. What is this storage? This is metal blocks? Didn't I do a different metal block storage? Or have I not built that yet? Explosives, paper, pine resin, explosives. I guess I haven't. So this is our metal block storage for now. Got planks here. Did we build this yet? No. Okay. So maybe that's fine for now. There's still connections where people need to go. So that's all right. However, now we can demolish this, demolish this, demolish this. I don't know how they're going to recover all these materials. I'd really like them to be able to. So I guess we're going to build some stairs. Oh shit, hang on. No, there we go. Stairs. Okay. Get these stairs built so you can get all those materials that I don't really want to throw away. And here. And get this and that. Okay. And then we can have them build our other metal platform. Might just have it run to the end for now because we can always add another metal platform to the end if we need more connections. But I think this will be enough. Oh, look, they got the little guys built. So now that's all built. Shows the wind direction and everything. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. We're doing so well, guys. We're such good beavers. We're good at beavering. We're good at beavering. I still don't understand why these guys are walking up there and not using the zip lines. Maybe because this here, it's just faster than going through there. I don't know. Beaver fever, beaver fever. Now, this is what I want most. They're taking so long to do it. They have started building this, though. Already put a bunch of metal blocks in. Hey, new well-being score of 18. Nice. Speaking of well-being score, can we build what I want to build? Well-being. Medical bed. Yes, we can put one underneath there. Beautiful. All right, more medical beds. Can't see because my other buildings are in the way. All right, and then teeth grindstone here, here, and here. Just like the other way. And we are going to path, path all the way up. And then we can delete this path and this path. Okay. Now we've got a little area over here. Maybe we can make a little sit-in spot. Let's make a little sit-in spot real quick. Decoration. Lanterns. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Put a lantern here. And a lantern here. We'll put a chair and a chair. And a shrub. Okay. And then another shrub here. And then another chair here. And then one of those thingies. Could put it here, but that kind of blocks the lantern. And it doesn't really. I mean, the lantern's a lantern. Okay. And then we can put a little path right through there. And they have a nice little hangout spot. Some shrubberies and whatnot. That'll be cool. That'll be nice when it's done. They can hang out, they can sit, and they can watch people travel on the zip lines. They can look out over the water and everything. Oh, it'll be great. It'll be great. Okay. What time is it? Oof. So maybe next time we will work on getting our food storage sorted. Because this stuff's kind of taken up. I want to really think about how to do this section. I'm thinking potentially about blowing the ground out in a big area around here and leveling it out and having all my food in one spot without stairs and shit. That could be good. But we'll have to see. I will definitely think about it. Let's see if we can get this built soon. And then we'll go from there. I might unpause these guys. We'll wait until this is built before I unpause these guys. Yeah, hopefully I will have more zipline stations than I know what to do with. That would be the dream. But I do want to build something out here so that we can build stuff, excuse me, to really utilize this water and turn it into power. That way we have a 24/7, no matter what the season is, water source flowing down this river. That would be ideal. These energy batteries are definitely a good start, but making sure we always have power will be the best. Yeah, and I might rethink this whole section. We'll have to see. We'll figure it out. Once we have like a central place where beavers can come from, it'll be a lot easier to kind of decide how I want to send them out to different places. Because I feel like this one isn't quite as useful. I could just have a connection from this building that heads out to the bad water place. And then have bad water storage in here, where the rest of our storage is. But I'm not sure. I kind of am already regretting how I've put in these planks because it doesn't match up with the pathing. So I'm going to have to like rebuild the plank storage thing. I don't know if I'm going to use a bigger one than this. We might actually have to if we want to build that big thingy. Alright, let's detonate these. I think these are too tall. Yeah. I'll go ahead and make a path come out here. That way they can put those guys in. But let's see if they can finish this. 69! Can we get some nices in chat? Nice. 69. Nice. Yeah, we are blasting through our scrap storage. I might put another scrap boy out here. Let's go ahead. Let's get a path. Like this. Let's get another couple scrap boys. I think I'm going to... Let's go down a bit. I'm going to unlock this, because we're going to want it soon enough. Ooh, that is expensive to build. Okay. And we'll pause it. So they're not going to build it yet, but we will have that planned. So this will be where we get scrap from now on. And that will be pretty cool. I'm thinking I might put a scrap boy down here as well, just to clean up these two. And then eventually we'll have that thing down there. We have beavers without jobs. I might need another house. We got 15 babies getting ready to grow up. I think that'll be enough. We'll wait for them to grow up. We had a few people die of old age recently. How close are they? 75. 75. I hope you guys are ready for the greatest transportation system beaverkind has ever seen. Being built right now. Yeah, I don't like this. What's he taking? Stop moving. Oh, he has a bee sting. He's thirsty. So he's grabbing scrap from the storage. He's coming out here and then walking here. Even though there's a stop right here. And then he's walking back up with metal to store it. Maybe, honestly, you know, I think I know what the fix to this is. Okay. There's part of the answer. They will now use the zip lines because they have no fucking choice. But maybe I need another zipline station right here as an interim. So let's go ahead and plan for one. And that should hopefully be able to connect to this guy. Okay, too many connections is good. Okay. And then this guy will connect through. And we'll have 3 buildings right here. Give them a lot of opportunity to zip around the industrial area. And we'll probably move this one over once we have the industrial area kind of set up better. And then they can zip between all the sections and everything too. Alright, so now we can delete this. I want to make sure they can get all of the supplies after I demolish. But that will be a good. That'll be good. Drought started. Okay. Drought started. This is turned on. This is all the way up. This is all the way up. I wish I could make these auto turn off, but I cannot. We might rethink about where we put our showers. Maybe over here, because this floods over enough. And then if they use it all, like, who gives a fuck, really? We could also put our showers in the Lido area, actually. Thinking about it. Just remove it from here entirely. Okay, and this went up all the way. Beautiful. We expect flooding at first. I guess I could put a relay. No, I don't think it's worth it. Alright, so showers. Well-being, shower. And how deep is this? It's just 1. I feel like I should blow it out. That way they can have showers for longer. So let's do... Oh. Oh, I guess, no, never mind. It's at the bottom of the map already. Okay. Showers, shower. Get those guys built rather quickly. And I'm just going to go ahead and destroy these ones because they're a fucking bother. And that way the showers can just naturally stop working when the Lidos also stop working. And then when this inevitably floods over again and fills it. I mean, we got the dam here as well. But then it will, it'll give them a nice way to shower throughout the drought. Now I think we could have potentially a few relays. No, the automation isn't quite as advanced as I was hoping. I was hoping to have a few water sensors that could open these floodgates more during a drought. Maybe that is possible, but for now it might not be. It might be something I have to look into more. And he's doesn't need to be needed anymore. So go ahead and put another wood boy over here. How many days is this drought? Oops. He's not paying attention. Alright, we want to pause you. So we're not pumping too much. Alright. So it's a 7-day drought altogether. I'm not worried at all. Not even worried the slightest bit. Hey, they got this one built. Nice. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Okay. Delete this. And have them get the stuff for it. Okay. But what a great. Let's get a nice screenshot of this. Let's find a good angle. We can kind of get a good shot of a lot of our stuff. We'll take a few screenshots. Well, when it's daytime. Of course, I decided to do this when it's nighttime. Look at how cool that looks, though. Look at this. My beavers flying around everywhere. Big old platform that they're going to. Soon our little power storage thing will be finished, and that'll look pretty cool. Oh, exciting times. I'm so happy. I guess I could speed up time and make it day. There we go. Okay. Let's get a few screenshots. We'll get one from here. A nice morning shot. Let's get one from this angle. Okay, and then let's get one. Let's get one like from the top of the houses. Show off our nice platform. Beautiful. Some good shots. Good shots. Okay, I'm liking it. Oh, look what's finished. So now... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Delete that. Connect here. And then connect here. There we go. What? No! Stranded! 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 Why are you stranded? You can get home. You can get home. Look, there's a path right here. Get home. What are you doing? Why are you sitting here? Don't you dare die. Okay, oh my gods. I thought he was gonna die. I was gonna be so angry. Just because I deleted a zipline he just happened to be riding on it at the time doesn't mean that he's got to get stranded and die, okay? It's just not something that has to do. It's ridiculous. I know, they are very industrious, aren't they, Nomad? The most industrious. Look at these beautiful zip lines we've got. We got this amazing zipline network.
How much was it?
It's only going to get better.
How much was it?
They gave it to me.
Thank you, Reese.
So you're not going to tell me how much was it?
Okay, they gave it to me.
I don't believe you.
Demolish those, and
How are they
then
going to
we
give
have
you
finished.
something like that?
They gave this. They gave it. They were like, hey.
They're like, hey. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now they won't use these stupid fucking stairs anymore to go to the fucking place with the fucking stuff like they fucking shouldn't. Reese is sneaky. That's true. Excuse me. I was really hoping we would get a bad tide. So we could see our bad tide automation. Hey, I forgot, this is done now. I think I am going to demolish all of these now. Can you reach all of this stuff? You could if I do this, build this, I prioritize that, and then you should be able to get all that stuff. Waste not, want not. And then I guess I could destroy... I don't really need to blow all this stuff out. I just wanted this to be flat, so we can leave a little bit of, you know, stuff here. I guess I'll let you guys... Do you want me to blow all this land away as well, and make this whole thing just an empty square, or just is this fine? Because I really just wanted this flat, right here. I don't know that this is affecting anything. Gregarious. Gregarious. You've got Kengo gifted you a sub. Oh, that's true. That's true. You're about to use your prime on me. You are number 1 currently, Reese. You are number 1. And we are... Oh, I don't know why I didn't count that one. I think we're at 8 now. Subs towards our goal, which... It's getting late in the month. Gotta tell your friends. Tell everyone to go subscribe. No storage space for this shit. Well, we'll use it eventually. Good things happen when we hit our sub goal. We're gonna play a super interesting game for celebration if we hit our sub goal this month. Now you can, T. Now you can. Okay. God, look at that. We barely even notice that there's a drought, guys. We barely even notice. Thinking I could fully redo this and make this a secondary water tank for filling up my rivers. And then I could do what I want to do and set it up to open based on how empty this is during a drought. We could do that. That could be really cool. That's probably a next time plan. But yeah, this could be secondary water, which means I probably want to blow out this land. This land is my land. This land is your land. We stole it fair and square from the native people. This land is my land. This land is your land. They weren't using it anyway. Yeah, okay. Plans for the future. Plans for the future. Secondary water storage here, just for rivers. Just for rivers. And then we'll set up some water sensors, so that if this gets below a certain amount, it pops open a little bit. We might have to... We could pretty easily... We'd have to use like a bunch of relays, I think, and then not synchronize these, the different floodgates we have, and then each one will open a certain amount. They'll all close the same amount whenever like the drought isn't in effect, but they'll all open independently depending on how little water there is. We'd probably need a sensor to see how much is in here, as well as sensors to see how much is in here. We'll have to see how the water sensors work. Well, again, next time. That's next time ideas. But I like that idea. I like it a lot. This needs 3s. This needs 2s. That could be a really fun, a little fun automation sort of thing. Yeah, this land is my land. I said dibs. I wish I had storages for these things. They're going to disintegrate, and that's going to make me sad. I mean, we don't need them, though. If our storages are full, fuck it. Fuck it. Delete rubble. Goodbye. You as well. Delete. No looking back. Okay. Let's get this squared off before the end of my stream. How's our water looking? We've got a decent amount. But let's do this. Let's build a little path. Out here. And let's put a depth sensor. Just for funsies, right? Just for funsies. Then we can also put a depth sensor here. And those will be the depth sensors that we could potentially use to automatically open our gates. And we can put the relays probably down here. And we'll make this the same blue. Oh, interesting. So there's a threshold. Let's make the threshold 4 or 5, I guess. Yeah, because that's the top of that thing. So that's as high as it will sense. And then this one, we'll make the threshold 1. Interesting. Okay. Greater than... Oh, I see. Huh. Okay, so we might actually need multiple... Okay, hang on. We're probably going to need multiple sensors on this. But this, the threshold, you can set that to 3. And if it's... Would it be less than 3, it's on? So what is it at right now? We're at 2.6. Okay, so it's on because it's less than 3. Okay. Good. That's what we want. Alright, let's blow this. Blow this. Blow that. And blow that. Okay. So how would we want to make these depth sensors? I don't know. That'll be a next time thing. We'll want to do some scaffolding here so that we can build the floodgates, and then we can put our depth sensors on that and use that to decide how these things work. But we have this depth sensor. And we would probably need and relays. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm excited. I'm excited for some interesting new types of automation in this game. So I don't have to ever think about anything. That'd be fun. It's not going to be beaver jail. This is going to be river storage. River storage. River water storage. So this is like our drinking water storage, basically. Which is also kind of our river water storage for the drought. So if our river starts getting a bit low, we can refill it with this. But I'm thinking now instead, this tank can feed our rivers during the drought, and we can potentially automate that. Because they just, with the 1.0 update, they just added this automation stuff that's super cool, and I am madly in love with it already. Like you can see here, I got this little button. When there's a bad tide, I can click it, and it closes these floodgates and sends all the bad water out. But it's also automated, based on this weather station, which should be red. So when there is a bad tide, it'll automatically do that. I just can do it. I can do it manually as well if I want, because I was playing with stuff. There's fortunately no beaver jail. Alright, cool. We clean up that scrap, so that's gone. Beautiful. And we have one beaver out of the job again. Perfect. Alright. I kinda... What time is it? Oof, it's getting a bit late. So I was gonna wait until after the drought ended. Food is good. Water is good. This is good. Honestly, during the drought would have been a perfect time to build these floodgates. But it's too. We're just gonna flood everything a bunch. I mean, we've done that a lot. Like, it doesn't matter too much. It doesn't matter too much. I'm also wondering, I could also turn this into floodgates and have them controlled during the drought as well, based on how much water is in here. So these will feed this river, and if this river ends up feeding this one, it'll be refilled by this, so that they can kind of fill each other. Right? Doesn't that sound fucking awesome? Which means we can build another... oh, contamination sensor. No, depth sensor. Right here. And the threshold for this will also be 3. And then we'll wipe this out and replace it with floodgates next time. But yeah, we can just use relays to do if it is a drought and the water gets to a certain level, then it will control the floodgates. Yeah, I think that will be good. Oh, exciting. Exciting. And we want this less than. Okay, perfect. So now you can see that it's on. So cool. So cool. And that means I can actually now see how much water there is, so I can get rid of these stream gauges. But I kind of like the stream gauges, honestly. I think they look cool. And this one should be blue. Okay. So this one we will name Top River Gauge. And this one, Middle River Gauge. Middle River Gauge. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, they cut down all those trees. Hell yeah. We needed all that extra wood, so thank you very much. Also, we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we do have some trees up here, some oaks. We might think about going up there to cut them, but it looks like our wood is starting to come back now that we've finished rinsing all of it to build our stuff. Oh shit, I didn't build paths to these showers. Silly me. Silly me. Okay. I kind of wish the zipline stuff updated path length, because technically these paths are now much closer because of the zip lines. Because it's all based around where your center of town is, which I've kind of... the center of town doesn't matter anymore. The center of town is my housing, basically. So how fast it is to get from your home to all the work stuff, and then of course from the center of industry to everywhere else. So the pathing guides don't exactly matter anymore. Don't exactly matter anymore. Munching Treeman. Let's see here. This guy. Munchin' Treeman. There we go. One of our lumberjacks, Pinto, because you came up with a great name, is now named Munchin' Treeman. Because he is a Munchin' Treeman, to be fair. He is. That's what he does. I think right now he kind of doesn't have much to do, because there's only so many trees, but he is Munchin' Treeman. I should definitely have a stop here for the trees, I think. I'll have to figure out how to do that correctly. Maybe it's not too bad, honestly, because they can get in here. Ooh, no, because they got to go... I gotta walk all the way here to get the storage, because this isn't really connected to anything yet. But it will when we build more. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're not redoing any of that right now, because it's almost time to turn it off. Oh, I just popped my wrist and it was lovely. Let's do that. Okay. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. We made such good progress today. We made such good progress. Let's go ahead and refill our rivers manually a bit. Woo! We've pumped a lot of water out of here. Alright, that will probably be enough. Should feed into this a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see our little sensor is off too, because we are now above the threshold. This one's still below the threshold, but it won't matter. We've only got a day left in the drought. I'm kind of excited to set up like a complicated automated water feeding system. It also means I could actually blow this area out more and make it deeper. Oh, yes. What a great idea, Ekid. We just need to blow it out to this level. And then it'll feed... No, because we can only put triple floodgates max, so we're already going to have a bunch of wasted water that doesn't do anything. Although, can we automate these? We can just turn these off during the drought. Or turn them on. I don't know. Job city planning. You have to have a degree for that sort of thing, Pinto. Generally like civil engineering or something along those lines. Don't know that playing Timberborn quite gives me the experience of being a tried and true civil engineer. Okay, drought's almost ending. We'll see everything open back up. Water start returning the stuff. This floodgate's useless. I think I do want to blow out all this land here. Blow out all of it. And just make it part of the water. In fact... yeah, we can just go ahead and delete these floodgates. Because they've literally been closed this entire time. We'll destroy those. We don't need them. And we'll start planning for blowing out the land next time. Yeah, because this chunk here is also gonna be part of our greater water storage, I think. Rather than being kind of useless as it is. Alright, so that's already opened, right? Yep, that has opened. Which means this should also have opened. That is opened, nice. And now everything's filling up. And soon it will flow over and then fill up our rivers. And then we'll be good to go. Oh, I love automation. I love it. And I'm liking so far how they've added it to the game. I have a feeling it's going to be updated in the future. But thus far, pretty damn cool. It's pretty damn cool. That's true, Pinto. I just need to pull myself up by my bootstraps, walk in there, and just tell them to hire me. That's what all the boomers said they did to get their first job, was they just walked in and said, hire me. And then the guy's like, oh, okay, cool, I'll do that. That's fine. Why not? So, obviously, that's all I need to do. I am seriously considering blowing out all of this land over here to turn into water storage. Just go apeshit with it. Like, come on, I want all the water I can possibly get. Beautiful. Everything's opened back up already. Our showers are running. Our lightos are going. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sensors are now off, which is good. As they should be. Cool. Cool. This depth gauge is useless now. I really don't need it. So, go ahead and get rid of it. Not enough storage space for planks. It's a good problem to have. Good problem to have. Alright, we got wood again. We got plenty of planks. We're building up our massive amount of gears. We're slowly building back our metal. This is going great. This is going great. What a good time. What a good time to end. What a good time to end. So we'll call it there. Let me pop a real save real quick. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming. It's been, oh my gods, it's been so great. I'm looking forward to playing some Devil May Cry tomorrow. It'll be fun. As much as I want to continue this every single day for the rest of my life, I want to switch things up a bit because I have some other games I want to play through as well. But tomorrow we'll play some Devil May Cry. And then Saturday is going to be T-Day. We're going to play some stuff. Well, I think we're probably going to play a little more Slay the Spire 2 and maybe some Supermarket Simulator. We'll see if we play both or if we just hyper-focus on one of them. And then, of course, Sunday will be more Timberborn. Monday, Devil May Cry. We're going to kind of jump back and forth between Timberborn and other games. And as I mentioned before, after we finish Devil May Cry, we're going to jump into the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to playing the first one again, and I'm really looking forward to playing the second one for the first time. So that's going to be good times. Good times. Exciting. But thanks everyone for coming. If someone hasn't followed, go ahead and give me a follow. It'd be a pretty cool thing you can do. You can also join the Discord, if I could spell it correctly. There you go. Find out when I go live. All that cool stuff. Look at the awesome music I post and the funny memes. Both of those things are absolutely true. You can also go subscribe on the YouTube. There's so much there to watch. There's so many videos. There's like 500 now. My goodness. You can go watch me play some more Timberborn. You can go watch some old games. Tex Murphy. Great. It's so great. Pinto, you specifically. If you haven't watched Tex Murphy, you would love them. They're like old point-and-click detective games, and they're very silly. It's a good time. So guys, go check that out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, I hope you have a lovely evening and a great day. Bye-bye!